Have you ever been in conversation with a girl and she starts venting or complaining about something, and you kind of take her side and you start empathizing with her, like, yeah, girl, you shouldn't put up with that, blah, 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 blah. And then after doing that, like, the energy in the conversation dies, or you can just tell that you have lost some footing with her. Now, the reason this is happening is because there's two opposite poles when it comes to your relationship with women. And on one end of the pole is connection, and on the other end of the pole is attraction. Now, many single guys make the mistake of trying to build connection first. For example, overly empathizing with the girl. And they don't realize that in order to build connection, you have to attract her into your space to begin with. Now, you might say, well, Benny, if she's talking to me, it means she's in my space. But I would argue that there are two different frames a woman can be, interacting with you from, which is that, friend zone basically, or, some guy that she's interested in. So I want you to consider how a high-level guy might act towards a woman that is spending a lot of time venting or something like that. For example, if I'm a billion-dollar business owner and time is money, and I got high-level things going on, I don't have time to really sit here and listen to a girl have a very heavily negative attitude or something that's going to waste my time. And I'm probably going to socially punish that to let her know it's like, hey, this is a good vibes only space, right? So I might raise an eyebrow at her and be like, what are you talking about? And anytime a guy puts time and effort into like overly empathizing with the girl about her complaints or, about her venting or whatever the case is, especially if they're not in a relationship, the girl inherently intuitively sees that as you trying to build some level of connection with her, but you're shortcutting the attraction step. So it just feels weird because she's not attracted to you. So rather than do things like being overly empathetic with her position, stuff like that, and becoming her cheerleader, okay, or her therapist or counselor or whatever, what you can instead do is focus on being that guy that's fun to be around, the guy that can say little fun, flirty things and kind of poke at her and tease her a little bit, and just be the guy to make her laugh. Only a confident guy can have a zero fucks attitude that will attract the girl into his space. And then from that place where you already have attraction, you can start to build connection. You can start to empathize with her hopes and dreams and her problems. But even then, once you get into a relationship, you still have to be careful to not become some kind of emotional punching bag. Drop a comment if you relate to this video.